Partners making this transition with us are enjoying significant impact on their business. Let me tell you about one firm that's made the transition. NewsGator, a gold ISV with product offerings that span the entire Microsoft stack, from Azure to Office 365. Let's hear a bit more about NewsGator.
NewsGator has been delivering solutions out of the cloud for 7 years. A few years ago, if you weren't delivering on-prem, you weren't selling in most of the vertical markets that we sell to, and that's changed entirely. Almost every conversation we have with any company of any size now includes a subscription pricing model and includes cloud delivery, if not now, in the very near term. NewsGator is working with Microsoft in 2 categories in the cloud, primarily Azure, where we have a number of services today that are delivered out of Azure, and then Office 365, as it's developed from BPOS, that we're using as a platform with our enterprise customers for delivering our social site, social computing solution. NewsGator's in a brand new space that's called enterprise social computing. It's Web 2.0 technologies for the enterprise. It's the consumerization of IT. And we do all of that on top of the Microsoft stack, primarily for the Global 2000. In this world of work, you can't go to the new employee and say, here's your laptop and your corporate portal, send email, and that's how you're going to collaborate. They're going to come in and say, I've got my own device, I've got my own methods of connecting, that's how I roll. Clearly, as the cloud becomes a primary delivery mechanism for enterprise software, Microsoft's move to it and support for it, and particularly Microsoft's support for the cloud any way that you want, is a critical differentiator for us in the marketplace. Cloud-based solutions for NewsGator, it's almost half of our pipeline for the next 12 months. So we're seeing a very dramatic and sudden shift toward cloud as the delivery method of choice for our solutions. One of our very exciting customers the last few months has been Kraft, and they look to us to provide the solution, all of which is out of the cloud. So what's particularly exciting is that it's all about this entirely new industry category called enterprise social computing, and if all of it couldn't have been delivered out of the cloud on the Microsoft stack, it wouldn't have gone anywhere. Winning together with Microsoft means kicking the heck out of the competition. NewsGator and Microsoft are winning against IBM, Cisco, Oracle, VMware, and all other competitors in this category because of the power of the platform. We know that Microsoft has invested more in creating a platform out of the cloud that companies like ours can build from than any other investment in Microsoft's history, and that's key to our future.
NewsGator, they're doing it, they're kicking it. An incredible story, great growth, great profitability, incredible marketplace relevance. So let me summarize our transformation to the cloud. We've transformed MPN, we've transformed our product portfolio to the best in the industry, and we've transformed our channel incentives. As I said earlier, our joint business priorities, they are aligned around growth, around profitability, and around staying relevant to our customers in the marketplace. Our strategic advantage is you, the partners. Your success is our success. Winning together with you is the way we are going to win in the marketplace. As I said yesterday, I believe that together we are being massively underestimated. Massively underestimated. You here at WPC, you are the elite of the Microsoft program. We have the best partner program in the world. We have the richest, broadest cloud offering, enabling this entire cloud-enabled software portfolio in the world. The opportunity in front of us is just amazing. Let's go out and win it together. Let's all be NewsGators. Thank you very much.
So I'm down here on the show floor. We've been hearing about the cloud all week. I'm here with Danny, a very successful cloud partner of ours from the Netherlands. John has just been talking about this notion of using the cloud to sell the cloud. So what's been your experience? How are you guys at Wartel using the cloud to sell the cloud, Danny?
Well, Microsoft Holland made sure we make the most of our MDM benefits. So basically, we migrated over our CRM on-premise environment to the cloud. We're currently totally online, and of course, Office 365 and Windows Intune. So Office 365 is used for project management and sharing documents with our customers. And Windows Intune, which I really love, especially the announcement that we're going up to 100 seats, is that we're going to transform it into managing our own internal PCs.
Fantastic. So there you go. Use the cloud to sell the cloud. A great kind of partner experience here from the Netherlands. So we are going to head back up to main stage. I'm going to kick things off with KT.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Microsoft's Chief Operating Officer, Kevin Turner.
Well, good morning. Let me try it again. Good morning. All right. What a great 3 days. What a fantastic time spending it with our partners from around the world. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud to be able to talk about the things that we've been able to accomplish together this past year and the things that we're going to attack together this next year. It's an exciting time to be in this business. You know, the beautiful thing about technology and the industry is it's always changing and always evolving. And if you can't get excited about, waking up every day in this industry and reinventing what worked yesterday, then you're in the wrong business. So it's a wonderful, wonderful experience to be here with you these past 3 days. Certainly, we're very, very appreciative of all of you that made the trip, made the journey, and all the work that has gone on this past year. I'd also like to thank John Roskell and the entire partner team and Vahe Tarosian and everything that they did to put on this event. They've done a very good job this year. I like the focus, I like the clarity, I like it by partner type, and we're going to keep working on that and refining that. Now, the spirit of my remarks this morning around winning together are all around a couple of three things. Number one, summarizing specifically what we've learned, accomplished, and what we're going to focus on in FY12. That's the most important thing. Number two, I'm going to talk about our execution to put the plan into put the strategy into action. And number three, I'm going to talk about some competitive battles and some competitive opportunities that I think we can embrace together and have a lot of fun competing to win. And as I do that, I was sort of struck by the opportunity that says, when I think about what we did last year and what I said a year ago, what I said a year ago to you was that we have to find a way to bet our businesses on cloud services and making this transition to the cloud. And certainly it was a big risk, a big leap. And it's one that Microsoft as a company had made a few years prior in our products, in our solutions, and in what were our offerings in the marketplace. But we needed our partner ecosystem to come with us to the cloud because the cloud was how we were going to repivot ourselves. And when I look at the progress that's been made, and I think about all the things that have happened this past 12 months, many, many of you in this audience made the leap, made the jump to come to the cloud with us this past year. And many others are making the transition and making the leap to come to the cloud with us this next year. As I told you all, it's a multi-year journey to the cloud, and it remains as such. But I want you to know one thing. We still have this big, audacious goal of having a continuous cloud service for every person and every business around the world. That is still the Microsoft goal. It will remain our goal, and we're going to keep after it for both businesses and commercial and consumers. It's so important that we continue to stay focused on delivering that continuous cloud service to every person and every business. And when you check in on some of the progress that we made this past year, I think it's just remarkable what we were able to get in market together this past year. Our product groups really did their part this last year. We are the market leader by a mile, ladies and gentlemen, in commercial and business cloud services. When you think about our offerings that span across private cloud, public cloud, and the hybrid cloud, and you think about our four big key cloud services of Office 365, Azure, our CRM Online offering, and where we're going with Windows Intune. Really, really significant. And where we've been able to position ourselves here, the depth and breadth of our offerings are simply unmatched in the marketplace, and we're seeing incredible traction. And we're only going to see that continue to accelerate this next year. And let's don't forget that one of the most important things we do by making the transition to lead with the cloud is we've got to make sure that all of our customers are ready to embrace the cloud. And there's two things, two assets that are critical regardless of when a customer wants to go to the cloud. Number one is System Center, number one and number two is System Center and Active Directory. We have to have Active Directory completely deployed throughout a customer environment to be able to federate that environment and prepare them for the cloud. Number two is the importance of System Center. We have to have System Center out there deployed in all of our customers, regardless of when they're ready to go to the cloud, so that when they're able to go to the cloud or when they want to go to the cloud, these two assets make that possible. They're very, very strategic for us. And one of the most profound learnings that we've had on this transition to the cloud, ladies and gentlemen, is that when we sell and tell our cloud story, we sell more on-premise product. We sell more of our traditional solutions. Why is that? Because customers know they can bet on you for the future. And so for all the fears that went into, hey, if we make this big push into the cloud, are we actually going to hurt our business? That's not been the case at all. It's only helped our business because they know when they make a bet on Microsoft and our partner ecosystem, they're betting on their future. And so it's so important that we continue to work with our customers and provide that cloud on their terms, because we have a cloud that's right for every customer. And if they're not quite ready to go now to the cloud, it doesn't matter. We'll take them when they're ready, and we'll take them at their pace, and we'll take them across the different cloud types that we have with you, our partner, to be able to deliver the cloud of their choice. Now, some of the momentum that we've been able to accomplish together is just incredible. Look at some of these numbers. Office 365, 5 million licensed users, 2.8 million already deployed, 42,000 partners trained. I want the other 600,000 partners to get on board. That number needs to be 642 next year. So while I told you a lot of partners made the transition, we still got a lot more that's got to make that transition with us. And so much opportunity for upside. And Office 365 has been just an incredible asset. When you think about what's in that Office 365 and you think about products like Lync, and I know you all saw from Kirk and Kurt yesterday, the Lync product, what an exciting demo. I've yet to demo that product and not see customers light up like you're showing them Connect in a retail mall. It's a lot of fun to show that product. And when you think about the Lync value proposition against Cisco Unified Communications, and you think about all the years that Cisco's been milking those high margins, 75, 85% margins on that Unified Communications product, where do we stack in that? There's all kinds of business value to be added by our Microsoft Partner Group with Lync. And then you think about the success we've had with our Exchange product. And last year was very typical. We were able to displace about 4.5 million Lotus Note seats last year from IBM. This year, we want to do another 5 million Lotus Note seats exchanged for Office 365 and our traditional on-premise products. Big, big progress in this first pillar. And it's just been a lot of fun to see the momentum and how it's resonating with our customers and certainly many of our partners. You look at Azure and where we're going. It's literally doubling every month and every quarter the number of users and the number of applications that we have for that particular product. And the importance of that platform as a service is transformational in the marketplace. I mean, the biggest thing about Azure for customers and partners to understand is the leading edge IT companies around the world are rewriting their applications to take advantage of an elastic cloud so that they no longer have to buy an IT environment and all the infrastructure that goes with it around their peak volumes. They're able to actually use